Okay, it was a bit of a hike, but we found apartment F. F. See if the dude comes out. Oh, hey. What's up, man?
Good,
Right?
how are you?
This is F, right?
Yes, yes.
Awesome. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Have fun.
Nice to meet you.
I want to show you. We're in a place called Princeton, New Jersey. And I didn't want to come here. I was accepting orders and this got tacked on. But Princeton, there's a famous Ivy League university here. And this dude here in apartment F, probably some sort of Eastern European studying electrical engineering or something like that. But his apartment is right off of what's called Palmer Square. There's the heart of Princeton. And I don't like coming here. There's nowhere to park. We got cops galore. But it's a nice, pleasant night. Weather broke, first day of August. And I'll show some scenery of, I know it's a college town, but still, times are changing. Some more apartments, all the way down. I am out of shape, geez. Okay, but this is, I would never want to live in the heart of it all because, Jesus Christ. Let's take a look. Let's take a look-see, shall we? All right. So you can always, look them up. That was apartment F 71, whatever. The Palmer Square, the famous Palmer Square. Always busy, always with people just walking around, nice college town. I'm like the bum, but I'll show you. We'll go this way. Let's see what's up here.
I just got him to talk to his boat. $3,000.
I think that guy, based on his jawline and his height, had the potential to be some kind of high-tier normie or even Chad Light. That doodly doot is the Uber. But most of his requests suck, so I'm going to ignore it. That guy had the potential, to be a high-tier normie, low-tier Chad maybe. But because he's a cripple fuck, we know points are going to be taken off. But it's nice, it's pleasant, it's quaint. When does this thing shut up? This app is very intrusive. Like, I put the volume down, it still wants to override it. But we're seeing shifting, whatever, demographics. And you walk into some of these places and it's all like, Indians or Orientals, and it's like, whoa. And I think they come from a different world, and their first generation children are not socialized the way white Americans are. Because even though, despite, feminism, which has been disastrous, and other problems, and there's still some decorum among the white native born. But, and I think if I were good looking, or if I were really scary, they really thought I was truly psychotic and dangerous, they wouldn't fuck with me. It's a combination of being both, ugly and obviously either not intimidating or not a threat. They know I'm not psychotic. So whatever you want to call it, they can dump all their pent-up frustration and anger. They won't pick on the good-looking Chad. They'll get down on all fours for him. And they're not gonna fuck with the guy who really does come across as unhinged and truly insane and might just slit your throat out of nowhere. No, but they're gonna dump all their problems on, the guy who is both ugly and weird, but totally harmless. You see how, what night is it tonight? I think it's Thursday. Oh, it's Friday. It's Friday night. You look around, you see, it's like, I don't know. I'll pretend I'm talking to someone, because it's like, let me see. This is the next generation, as you can see. That bitch just gave me a dirty look, but that's okay. I think she's too timid to do anything. Here's your next generation. Here's what we... Interesting. It's fascinating, see? It's just so fun. Let him call the police. Some creepy, ugly weirdo. A lot of college kids, etc., etc. Nice old architecture. They got the Tudor building and shit. And the university's right down that way. But I don't feel like walking there. Let's get out of this shithole. This is the kind of place. It's also funny. We talk about normies and being a Sperg and being a whatever. It's like, this is the kind of place I would never come to of my own accord. This is like the antithesis. Normies flock to these places, love these places. I avoid these places at all costs. It's just the weirdness about these, you know, what do you call it? These like delivery DoorDash things. They're like, it's like, she kind of looked, hold on. The blonde girl at the table kind of looked like my sister. My kid, for a minute, I'm like, holy shit, is that my little sister? Jeez. Anyway, what was I going to say? Yeah, these apps are like designed for either foreigners or people who, you know, don't have the ability to earn money otherwise, or, you know, weirdo fuck up loser Spergs like me. So it's this weird, we're pitting the Sperg reject screw up Uber driver or DoorDash driver in Normie Central, because that's what I've got. Friday night in a college town. This is Normie Central. That's how I would describe it. And I would never, ever, all my life, I'm realizing I was unaware of places like this because, you know, excuse me, I was unaware, Jesus Christ, I was unaware of places like this because I like, intuitively was conditioned not to come here. Ugly Sperg, don't come to Normie Central. These jobs are forcing me to come to Normie Central and seeing like a side of life that, you know, I prior to was aware of in theory, but would not have ventured. Jesus Christ, fuck this app. And some of these rides just, they want me $12 to pick up here in Princeton and take it over to like a place called Look at that. Look at that. See, you still get some frumpy land whalish types with geeky white dudes, but and maybe if I wasn't a Sperg, maybe you're right. Hold on. Did I leave my lights on? Shit. I probably did. Oh well. Crime happens anywhere, but this is relatively safe. It's an Ivy League school, college town, so I'm not super worried, but still. Spergs walking around Normie Central here. Maybe I'll do this again sometime.
It's over.
Oh, nice little fountain. Doodle-doo. Doodle-doo. That's the dude's apartment. Just went for a little walk. Normie Central, Palmer Square, Princeton, New Jersey, on Friday night in August. Here's the Sebring. Occupational click. Out. Although I should add, the dude I delivered it to, up in, this is the building, it's one of those top floor apartments probably in the back. He's living in the heart of it all. Don't know if it was a scholarship or what. Despite living in the heart of it all, instead of walking outside, not even a car, just walk outside and go to one of these restaurants, he's ordering like fucking Chinese food or Thai food from a town, a couple towns over that I passed through. So like, he's like, that's the juxtaposition. Princeton is known for its, you know, nerds and Spergs basically with high intelligence going to the university. And that's what that guy struck me as. He got out of Romania because of his brains, but he must look out the window at Normie Central and think, holy fucking shit, I can't have any of that. He's probably still in that phase because he's young. He's probably thinking, well, I am new to country. So it's my accent. Yes, that's why. And, you know, I keep working hard. I get degree from Princeton. Oh boy. And then I get a good job. And then the ladies like me. I can be the stud of Palmer Square. I don't want to, you know, burst his bubble there. But yeah, whoa. Because you're right. Why isn't he out just buying his own food? The many restaurants around the square across from his fucking, unless maybe he just really wanted Thai and there's not a good Thai. Still, it just seems like. Okay. I'll go this way. See if you can find this on a map. It said Princeton, New Jersey. And with these dashes, you take one, you click on a dash. Let's say from your hometown, it takes you to the next town over. Okay, fine. Then you get another ding, ding, ding for a local dash, in this new town you're in, which takes you to the next town, etc., etc. And I tried to multi-app, one, if I'm using, say, Uber Eats and DoorDash, one wants me to go north, one wants to go south. I don't do them both. But if two are going the same direction, I will use it to my advantage. I'll say, oh, okay, I got to go, from this restaurant, go down to Princeton, let's say. But on the way, I'm going to pass by another restaurant, which has to go even further. So I'll do that. But it's it's not really worth it. Just pin money. It's something you do for extra money. If I had Social Security, if I had SSDI and my earning threshold, there's something called trial, TWP, a trial work period. If you keep it under, I think it's 1,200. If you keep it under 1,200, and that's pre-tax, so in total, even before taxes, I wouldn't go over 1,000, obviously, but I could get my neat bucks, get paid basically the same I'm getting paid in these shit jobs where people try to kill me or run me over or get me fired, get paid the same amount and supplement with a few $100, few $100 doing this shit. But I gotta get on SSDI. Wonderful.